We interrupt this Israel vlog series to bring you a Chanukah song. Welcome to Jewish Music Toronto. I am Ellie. Remember that all of our lesson and sing-along videos are closed captioned, so if you want to follow along, all you have to do is click the CC button at the bottom of the YouTube player. And happy Chanukah! Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? Let's see. Month and a half since Yigdal. Yeah, I really wasn't expecting that editing the vlogs from our trip would take so long, but man, does it take a while. Speaking of which, if you want to help make all of that hard work worthwhile, click on the card up there and give the playlist a watch. I've made it simple for you to just lean back and enjoy. I've also got a link down in the description so you can watch it later after the lesson if that's what you prefer. Since it's Chanukah, we're going back to our regular format, focusing on songs so you can get more out of the holiday. This week's song comes via request, and while I would have covered the song itself at some point, it's the specific version that was requested. We're doing the original Yiddish version of Chanukah O Chanukah, so let's get into it. First, let's bring up the board. You can click any one of these links here to skip to your point of interest. Don't worry, I'll leave the window open here so you can come back. First up, background. Chanukah O Chanukah is a traditional Yiddish song that has a singing about the joy of the holiday and the various traditions that we carry out during its 8 days. You've got your candle lighting, dreidel playing, and latke eating, plus some dancing and singing of songs. The song was also adapted into Hebrew and English. So let's move on to the author and composer. This is one of those times when I can't say definitively who the author is, but let's come back to that in a sec. And the composer, well, at first I hit the classic traditional Chassidic melody brick wall on that count. However, thanks to help from some friends, I learned that the information about the song's use in classical music, as shown in the Wikipedia entry, is correct. Even though the entry is lacking source information, the melody did indeed find its origins in a Russian piano arrangement from the early 20th century. And so, like Maoz Tzur, Hatikva, and so many other Jewish songs, the melody is grabbed straight from the secular world. A big thanks to Sean and Gloria for their help. But coming back to the author, there are some things that are well known here, like the fact that Avram Avronin wrote the Hebrew adaptation, which I have linked below, by the way. As for the original Yiddish version that we'll be learning this week, it, or at least one of the Yiddish versions, was written by Lithuanian poet Mordechai Rivesman under the title Khanike, or Khanike Oy Khanike. Get it? Khanike? Chanukah? Direct translation there. He's also credited with adapting the melody to the words. Born in Vilna, Lithuania in 1868, Rivesman was a teacher, writer, translator, and theatrical figure according to Songs of My People. He passed away on May 9th, 1924 in Russia. Want to know more? We've got plenty of links on him down in the description below. On to the lyrics. The lyrics for Rivesman's version are Chanukah oy Chanukah, a yontif a shena, a listika a freiliche, nitoin noch a zerner. Chanukah o Chanukah, a beautiful holiday, a merry one, a happy one, there isn't one like it. Alle Tag in dreidel spielen mir, heise gute latkes, essen mir. All day we play with the dreidel, we eat good hot latkes. Geschwinder sind Kinder, die Chanukah lichtlich on. Light up the Chanukah candles, children. Lo mer allen immen, zum Yontif dem Shimmen, singen und tanzen in Kon. Let us all together, to the beautiful holiday, sing and dance around. You'll notice that there's no mention of sufganiot, or jelly donuts, in this song, and that's because they weren't originally part of the Ashkenazi tradition. That was originally a Sephardi thing. As Dara Lind from Vox.com points out in our Chanukah article from last year, though, we don't really let that get in the way of having delicious food. You will, however, find mention of it, as well as the Maccabees, in Avronin's Hebrew version. There are plenty of links below, of course. Time for the melody. It goes, Chanukah, yontif a shener, a listiker, a freiliche, nitoin noch a zehner, alle Tagen dreidel spielen mir, heisse gute Latkes essen mir, Geschwinder sind Kinder, die Chanukah lichtlich on. Lo mer allen immerhin zum Yontif den Schimmen singen und tanzen in Korn. Lo mer allen immerhin zum Yontif dem Schimmen singen und tanzen in Korn. One more time. Khanike, oi Khanike, Yontif Hashener, alles Tückere, Freiliche, Nitoin, noch Hazener, alle Togen Redel spielen in mir, Hesse gute Lat gesessen in mir, Geschwinder, sind Kinder, dir Khanike Lechon, Lomer allen Immen, zum Yontif den Schimmen, singen und tanzen in Korn, Lomer allen Immen, zum Yontif dem Schimmen, singen und tanzen in Korn. That's it for this week's lesson. Be sure to come back later in the week for our sing-along to Chanukah, O Chanukah. And I've got a question for you this week. What is your absolute top-of-the-top favorite part about Chanukah? Let me know in the comments below. Once again, a big thank you to Sean and Gloria for your help. If you're enjoying our videos, be sure to subscribe and share. We really appreciate the support. And while you're in a Chanukah mood, why not take a look at some of our other Chanukah videos from last year? It was originally composed by Cantor. What a difference a year makes. Anyway, you can find us on Facebook at facebook.com/JewishMusicToronto and on Tumblr at jewishmusicdatabase.tumblr.com. Thanks for watching and bye for now.